Hello, everyone. I am actually, uploading a thing on YouTube. I can't believe it. So, a while ago, like a few weeks ago, I went and recorded two videos worth, both half an hour, of the villains tier list. And then I uploaded it, and I got a message from a friend who said, "Hey, this doesn't have any audio." I forgot to turn on my mic. It's turned on now, though. Actually, let me. It turned on? Yes, it is. Okay. So, yeah. Now I gotta record it all again. But pretty much, this is a villain tier list, and it's got just everything. It's got everyone. So, I'll be ranking it from S plus to trash. Also, there's don't know. I'll just fill in that as we go along. And yeah, I might just be picking it random because I did it in order last time, and I don't really want to do the exact same thing. Kind of want to mix it up, so I have some fun with this. But yeah, we'll be filling this out. And also, this has pretty much every Danganronpa character, just so no spoilers. So I'll do that at the end, and this will probably be uploaded as like a bunch of parts. So let's start with, we'll just start right here. This is that robot thing from actually, I'll have don't know. And the last time I did this, haven't seen, because some of these I don't know, but some of these I just haven't seen. So that thing I think is from 2001: Space Odyssey, but I haven't seen that, so I haven't seen it. Aatrox from League of Legends, I think. Aatrox is cool. Oh, and it's alphabetized, sort of. Some of these aren't very well alphabetized. I don't really know Aatrox's lore, but like, I don't remember him being that much of a villain. So D. I don't know who this is. Yo. So, I have been watching Twisted. I am halfway through it, and we got Ahmad, also known as Tiger, word I'm not allowed to say on YouTube. And honestly, B, pretty good. I'm also ranking this on villainy, not just on how much I like the character. Some of these would get up higher because I like the character, but I'm not doing that. That's not fair. What is this? What is that? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. This is a guy with a fidget spinner. Don't know who he is. This is a Danganronpa. This is Aku, who I don't know whether to put in A or S, because Aku is kind of great. I'll put him in S for now. A for Aku. We'll put him in S. S. Now we got Aladdin from Twisted. You know, we'll put him in the same tier. Pretty good. Pretty good villain. I can't tell who that is. Later on, we'll zoom in and find out. This is like the dragon from Skyrim. I don't. The dragons from Skyrim aren't that interesting. They're dragons. Like, all right, cool. We got All for One from My Hero Academia. He's fine. He's not really. He's kind of just generic to me. Like he's not all that interesting. He's just, oh yes, I'm power hungry and I have a lot of powers. It's like that's cool, but you're going in B. This is a Danganronpa. This is Alphys from Undertale. I'm putting Alphys in C. Like Alphys, as a villain and as a character, is outstaged by the robot that she made in her own chapter of the game. I hope Metaton's on this list. Metaton is on this list. I'm putting him significantly higher than Alphys because Metaton is significantly better than Alphys. Oh my gosh, just looking at some of these. This is so good. Okay. Next we got Amon from Korra. So, I really like Amon as a villain. I'm putting him in A. I think he is an incredibly interesting villain. And I just think he's really intimidating and cool. And yeah, I'm putting him right there. I don't know why I didn't. There we go. Okay. This is the bad guy from Fire Emblem Fates. If you're playing on Conquest, you don't even know this guy exists. I played Conquest. I have no context for this villain. Fire Emblem Fates is not a very well-written game. So, I haven't watched very much Dragon Ball, but I know this is Android 18. And I like Android 18 as a character, but as a villain, I haven't seen the arc that she was a villain in. So I'm just going to put her in C. This is a guy from Dragon Ball. I have no context for him. Okay, Berkut. I like Berkut a lot. He is from Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. I like Berkut quite a lot. He is a very interesting and fun villain. I don't know what the heck that is. This is Ares from God of War. I haven't played God of War. Don't know who that is. These look like Fire Emblem characters. We'll get back to it. This is a Lego. I have no idea what that's from. That is a Lego figure in a hood. I don't know. I don't know who that is. It's a Lego. And it's not from like Lego Ninjago. I'm not sure. This is the bad guy from Wally. He's kind of boring. He's like the worst part of Wally. I'm putting him in D. Is this person from like Game of Thrones, right? I haven't seen Game of Thrones. Fawful. Fawful's great. I don't know whether to put him in A or B though. I'm not a massive Fawful fan like other people, but I still think he's worth an A. Brothers Inside Story is a great game. Axe Hand Morgan. Axe Hand Morgan, I don't know whether to put him in D or trash. He is a corrupt marine and he has an axe for a hand. And his son gets more screen time than he does, and more character development, and more plot relevance. He's like only relevant for a few chapters and then completely just drops off the face of the earth. This is from One Piece, by the way, for those who don't know One Piece. I know One Piece. There's going to be lots of One Piece in here. I guess we'll put Axe Hand Morgan in D. He's not as bad as the villain from Fire Emblem Fates because he's supposed to be a minor one, like one-shot villain. This character is from BlazBlue, right? I haven't played BlazBlue, and I don't want to understand the story of BlazBlue. Azula? Azula's like a solid S plus right there. Bane! Where are we going to put Bane? So, confession. I haven't actually watched Dark Knight Returns, or Rises, or whatever it's called. And this is specifically the version of Bane from that. I like Bane as a villain. I kind of want to put him in B for Bane. But I've heard the villain from that one movie is bad. I will put him in C, but I like Bane. Bane is a cool villain. And he has a funny voice. Oh, it's Batu from Korra. Boom. These two are very similar, and that they are both from the worst parts of series that are pretty alright, all things considered. Yeah, that's right. I just compared Fire Emblem and Legends of Korra. Battlein? I'm gonna put Battlein in S, because she's not really a villain. She's more of an antagonist. But as an antagonist, oh my gosh, yeah, completely deserves S tiers. I don't know who this is. What is that? Is that the Balrog from Lord of the Rings? I don't know. I'll zoom in on that later. I don't know who this is. I don't know. I don't know. That looks like a Blizzard game, maybe? I don't know. Zuko. Zuko is an S. As a character, he'd be S+, but just as a villain, S. Hatsune Miku. Oh wait, no, that's not Hatsune Miku. It's Weevil Underhood from Yu-Gi-Oh! He just looks like Hatsune Miku. Some of the images they choose for this are so good. Oh my gosh. Like, this, it took me a bit to realize it was Weevil Underhood from Yu-Gi-Oh! D. Weevil is Weevil. He gets Exodia, and instead of like trying to go and like sell it online for like I don't know, like $40, it's trading cards. Like they go for a lot, but he'd make like $40. He throws them into the ocean because Weevil is stupid. It's the guy from the Bee movie, who I think is actually a pretty alright villain. Is he even the villain of the Bee movie? I feel like the bees were the villains of the Bee movie. He gets a D for making me question the thematic relevance of the Bee movie. Ultron. Ultron's fine. I don't. He's getting a D from me. Like, Age of Ultron, Ultron is. I want to destroy all of humanity. The Wonder Pedro, you guys are cool. Like, he goes in D. I just don't. I guess he's better than Axe Hand Morgan. Is he better than Axe Hand Morgan? He's on the same page as Guy from Wally. He gets a D. Takumi. Okay. Takumi's like. I like him better than the other guy from Fates. I think Takumi at least gets a little interesting arc. Okay, we will come back to Biff from Back to the Future, because I want to go and skip around a bit. We're going to jump into a random spot. Let's jump in. Okay, where should we jump in at? Okay. This seems like a good spot. We are going to start with... Okay, there's like some... Yeah, you know what? Let's start over here. We got Mitch from Phineas and Ferb. Some people even call him Big Mitch. We're gonna put Mitch at B question mark? I don't know if I can justify putting him at B. I like Phineas and Ferb. I like this character, but he is like a joke villain who appeared twice. I guess C. I mean, he does have his best friend, Kevin, I think is what he named it. Alright, where were we before? Okay, we were down here. I don't know who that is. That's the Danganronpa. That's also a Danganronpa. Monica. So I haven't actually played Doki Doki Literature Club. Okay. Is that Manny from Diary of a Wimpy Kid? Why is this list? Why is it so funny? Alright, we got Monokuma. Monokuma's a pretty good villain. I'm putting him in S. There he is. Is that Mettaton? I think that's Mettaton. There he is. That's Danganronpa. Okay, we got. I don't know who that is. I can't tell who that is. I need to zoom in. Oh wait, that's Morgana from League of Legends. Okay. Is she even a villain? Like I don't know Igor, but I've played Morgana a bit and she doesn't seem all that villainous. At least with like her new lore. I don't know how it was. I know she was way more villainous in her old lore. I don't know. Okay. We're just gonna do this for a little bit and then we'll go back to the top. Don't know. Mr. 2 Bon Clay. Okay. This is gonna hurt. As a villain, Mr. 2 Bon Clay is like trash. He's a joke villain. A joke villain who immediately becomes a good guy. Like he gets a fight and then he's a good guy. As a character, S plus. S plus for Mr. 2 Bon Clay. But as a villain, I gotta put him in D. This hurts to put Mr. 2 Bon Clay in D. But he's gotta go there. I'm sorry, Bon Clay. I'm sorry. Okay, this is one that does not need to go in D. Mr. L. So for those who played Super Paper Mario, Luigi gets brainwashed at one point and becomes evil Luigi. And yeah, D. D for Mr. L. Okay. Mr. Ojiro from Celeste. I love Celeste. Celeste is a great game. Is he a good villain though? I think he, as well as Battlein, are very good antagonists. I don't know if he's a good villain, but I'm gonna put him in C because he is a good antagonist. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I don't know. Okay, this is Lucius Malfoy from a Harry Potter sequel. Lucius Malfoy is the best part of that production. A tier for Lucius Malfoy. Every single time he's on screen, it's hilarious. He's just dancing all throughout the screen or all throughout stage. It's great. It's, he's the best part. He's just being all dramatic and it's fantastic. A for Lucius Malfoy. Um, okay, who do we have? Where do we start? Where do we stop at? This is Professor Quirrell from Harry Potter musical, I think. I don't really know if he's a good villain. He's a great character. Everyone in that musical is a good character. But as a villain, he's like D. He's better than actual Quirrell, though. Like, quite a lot. Okay. Okay, this is Mysterio from Far From Home. So even before Far From Home, Mysterio was like my favorite Spider-Man villain, and Far From Home did him so well. They did not mess up Mysterio S tier. Far From Home is still a great movie entirely. Like No Way Home is fantastic, but Far From Home like is still great because Mysterio is such a solid villain. The Negachin from Fairly Odd Parents. I haven't seen Fairly Odd Parents in a while, but like I remember Negachin being a pretty alright villain. I'll put him in C. I'll put the Negachin in C. Here comes the Grimachin. Okay, next we got. I can't see who that is. Is that a Dark Souls boss? I don't freaking know. What's that? Like a Persona character? I don't know. That's the guy from Fire Emblem. I don't know. Is that another Dark Souls boss? I don't know Dark Souls. I hope that's a Dark Souls boss. Okay, we got the Red Skull. I don't know. MCU Red Skull is lame. D. Is that Michael Scott from The Office? The most evil character in fiction. Alright, we got Nebula. Nebula's fine. She's better than the Red Skull. Alright, next we got. Is this the dude for Free Houses? Nemesis, I think? He's cool. You can get like a C. He made a really fun like climactic showdown, but I don't remember too much about him. That's a Fire Emblem, I don't know. Lotso from Toy Story. Lotso's like a good villain, you know? It's Lotso. I don't know who that is. Is that another Dark Souls boss? I'm just gonna put all these Dark Souls looking guys together. I don't know who they are. This is a dude from Game of Thrones. I don't know Game of Thrones. Oh, by the way, so Monoguma, I put him up here even though he's in Danganronpa because like he's the only character that it's specifically obvious he's a villain. Like everybody knows he's the villain, so it's like it's okay. He's not a spoiler to rank yet. Is that Nocturne from League of Legends? I mean, I don't know League of Legends lore, guys. I like League of Legends. I play League of Legends. I'm not one of the people that hate League of Legends that much, but like, I don't know. Toriel. Is Toriel a villain? I would say no. She doesn't really do anything villainous. She tries to keep you from leaving so you don't die. That's not really that villainous. She's in Deltarune. She's not a villain in that either. She gets a D. I like her as a character, so she gets in D and not trash. She does not deserve to be with Guy from Fates and Vaatu. Okay, next we got. Who's that? That looks like Phineas and Ferb. Who is that? I've watched quite a lot of Phineas and Ferb. I have no idea who that is. We'll zoom in on him. It might be from like Kim Possible or something. I don't know. There's a Disney Channel logo, and it looks like Phineas and Ferb. I don't know. Voldemort. Voldemort's fine, I guess. He's like a B. He's a fine villain. He's good. Like being a villain. Okay. Oh, okay. We got Ganondorf. So I actually really like Ganondorf as a villain. I think it's just my Zelda bias, but like I do really like Ganondorf. He's got just a great design, and he's just such a intimidating, cool villain. He works for what Zelda is. Is this Grindelwald from the Grindelwald movie? I don't. I ain't seen that movie. I heard it was bad, so I didn't watch it. This is number 2 from Austin Powers. You get like a C? I don't think he's as good as Mr. L, but you know. You're not as good as Luigi. Okay, this is Danganronpa. Skeletor? Duh! I want to put Skeletor in S plus so bad. Love Skeletor. He can go in S for just being the best. The Skelebest. I don't know what this is. Is that freaking the spider thing from Hollow Knight? I don't think so. It looks like a lava kraken. That sounds pretty cool, but I don't know what it is or what it's from. Lava kraken? Kind of like a D&D stat block I want to make now. So, I only watched original Naruto. I never watched Shippuden. Whoops. All right. Next we got who's next? Um dude. Squidward. Why is Squidward on here? I don't remember Squidward being a villain. Is Squidward a villain? Is I haven't really watched SpongeBob. Is it like evil Squidward? Is evil Squidward a thing? I guess it can go in D. Like, I haven't really watched SpongeBob, but I don't remember Squidward being a villain. Like, he's kind of antagonistic sometimes, but okay, who's this? Is this here from Korra? I'm gonna have to zoom in on this. I can't tell what this is. We'll zoom in a little bit. Next, we got the most evil creature of all time, Ojama Yellow. You see, Ojama Yellow is a being of pure evil. They were like, hey, Sean Scummer, or however you pronounce his name, the guy who voices Goku in Dragon Ball. They're like, hey, we made a minion before the minions existed. Can you voice him? And he was like, sure. So Drama goes in trash. I love Chaz. Chaz is on here somewhere. But like Drama no. Drama is bad. Okay. Don't know who that is. Don't know who that looks like an Ace Attorney. I haven't played that much Ace Attorney. This is Danganronpa. So many Danganronpas. We got What is this? Is this the first boss in Kid Icarus Uprising? Because this looks like the first boss in Kid Icarus Uprising. See, that game's good. This is a good first boss, but like, it's a dog thing. Like, okay. Alright. We will go back up to the top in a little bit. I don't know. Fire Lord Ozai. Wow, he has a normal picture. Huh. He's fine. He's like a B. Ozai's good. He's on the same level as Voldemort. Alright, I think it's time for us to go back up to the top. What? What are some I don't even. This is a Danganronpa, so we're gonna go and bring it up to the top. Up to the top. Okay, we're back at Biff. Biff is fine. I actually really like Back to the Future. I got like a Back to the Future poster on my wall. You can't see it, but it's over there. You also couldn't see me pointing. Biff is fine. I don't know what this is. This might be a Star Kid thing. I don't know. What is this? Is this the owl thing from Avatar The Last Airbender? It looks like the owl thing from Avatar The Last Airbender. Oh wait, no. That's a My Little Pony next to it. This is from My Little Pony, I think? But that isn't that the thing from Avatar The Last Airbender? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna assume it's from My Little Pony, but like some of these pictures they use are very confusing. That might be the thing from Avatar, but that is a My Little Pony. So I don't know. Blackbeard? Blackbeard's a solid S. I love Blackbeard. Like, if he has done more right now, like if he got a bit more screen time, he would definitely be an S plus. Next, we got this guy from Ace Attorney Investigations, which I haven't played and probably will never, because they look really bad. Count Black. Hey, he can go next to Lucius Malfoy from the Potter musical. Admiral Thrawn. So I've only seen Admiral Thrawn in Rebels, and he wasn't very good in Rebels, so I'm giving him a C. He got outsmarted by like a child, a not very competent child. He gets a C. Thanks, Rebels. Other dimension Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Honestly, B. This dude lost a toy train, so he took over the world. Respect. Boba Fett. So, if it was before Book of Boba Fett, he probably would have gone like an A. But this is a post Book of Boba Fett world. He gets to see that show messed up his character so much, he gets to see. All you had to do was just make Boba Fett cool. Let him fight some things. Let him be morally neutral. And no, he's just a good guy. He's helping everybody. Wow, he likes animals now. Like, alright, guys. Okay. Why couldn't you have been good, Book of Boba Fett? Alright, this is an Ace Attorney. I don't know. Bongo Bongo. Is this even a villain? It's a demon who plays the bongo drums. He's kind of creepy though, so he can have a C. Yes, he's better than Squidward because he's kind of creepy. Sorry, Squidward. This is the dude from One Punch Man, right? This isn't a Dragon Ball character? I think this is the guy from the end of season 1 of One Punch Man, and he is a pretty good villain. I think he is neat. I think it is time to start part 2, ending part 1.